doesn't want to say the word channel. But we're here again with our sexies, and we'll be talking about our process of waiting.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about the lack thereof.
Oh boy, thank God she's not a musician. But I read this book,
And I read this book.
and I read that book too.
I did not read this book.
But for me, they both have been great help
Yeah.
during this process of waiting. Yeah. So
We're gonna talk about like how it has been for us being celibates.
yes. You guys can also check out Sister Celibacy. She's amazing with her openness
Celibacy, yeah.
and her trials with it, and how she has been able to get over certain things that has come her way, and what she has done and put in place to, handle all of that. So check her out.
And you guys remember to guess which one of us has had sex before and which has not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. So first, I'm going to ask Olivia. Olivia,
Yes, Lavina.
how has it been not having sex?
Ever since not having sex, it has been amazing.
Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
Not. I'm lying. Really and truly, it's been hard, it's been difficult. But like what I've learned from this book is that knowing your triggers, you're able to handle the situation better. So I know that smoking weed and drinking alcohol, like I found that out last Wednesday, that alcohol kind of puts me in the mood to want to do it. So I have to stop doing certain things in order not to get myself in the bedroom or the back of the car or under the tree or in the bathroom with a fellow. That doesn't mean me any good. Yes, anywhere at all. On the car top. In the parking lot.
Okay.
Alright, I'm joking.
get the point.
I'm joking. But yeah, Megan and Devon talked about it. They talked about their triggers and what they did and how it was, that kind of helped them. So honestly, it's been good because I feel pure. Like every month, I'm not worried about if I'm pregnant or anything of that sort. I know I'm not pregnant even when the thing is late. I know I'm not pregnant. And I'm not worried about any STDs or any HIV or anything.
Stress.
Like I ain't stressing about that at all. Like less stress. And I'm able now to focus more on other things that really is just for Olivia. What about you?
Going without sex has been, I don't know, ups and downs mostly, because sometimes you're like, yeah, you're not doing it and you feel so great, and then you meet someone and you like the person and you're like, ooh, you're not doing it, it's not so great. Because you want to. It's not like we're not robots here. We're real people. We have feelings. We want to. But it's delaying our self-gratification. It's delaying.
You sure you have already?
I started it. But it's about delaying your self-gratification, delaying the thing. Stop putting self in it. Take yourself out of it. It's for God. And that's, I think, what's kept me going for this whole celibacy journey, is that it's not for me. I'm not doing this because Lovina wants to do it, because, well, honestly, I want to do it too. But I say, you get what I'm saying? I'm not doing this solely for myself. I'm not doing this because it's for me. I'm doing to show to others that it's possible, that God can do this. God can actually make a 19-year-old and a 23-year-old give up sex until they're married, and it's something that's realistic.
And it can be done.
Yeah, it's not something that's far-fetched.
I remember, I didn't even know, but the sisters, they were celibates.
Yeah.
And that's really good. They got married in their 30s and late 20s, and they were celibates. Like, I was thinking that, how long am I going to have to wait to get some?
And that's the next thing that people get. That's it. I get out of my head with the time. I just say, God, it's your timing. And what I remember just now, I watched this sermon from One Church LA with Teray Roberts, and he was talking about 5 things that you need to identify in yourself in order to get your soulmate. And I remember one of the things being wholeness, right? I need to be whole. The person who I'm going to be with needs to be whole. We can't be 2 broken persons coming together. That will only make a big broken mess, right? And so we both need to be whole, and I think that I'm not whole as yet. For me, how can I give someone piece of me if I'm not whole? How can you give someone a broken piece of you?
And another thing of that is that a lot of us as women, we expect men to come with a certain standard, and we want them to have the house, the car, the great career. Everything should be good and set, right, for them at a certain age. So you're looking at a guy at 26. I'm 23. I don't want nobody really like to turn it on, you know. But I like to say 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32. They should have something going for them. But what is it that am I going to offer them? Like, what is it that I have to give? My vagina?
That alone?
Really? He can get vagina from the chick that don't want him, really. She just wants to give him vagina. So what is it that I would be bringing to the table? So that's something I've gotten to realize since on this journey, that what is it that I'm offering? I remember a friend told me, well, someone I used to associate with, told me that, Olivia, whatever relationship you're in, whether it be friendship, man and woman relationship, co-work kind of relationship, any relationship that you get yourself into, ensure that you add to the relationship and don't only take in. Once you are the person that takes and does not add, it becomes a burden and things will change, right? Women, we don't want to be that kind of person. Seriously, we don't want to be the one that man must have
give me.
You must give me
Wah.
No,
it's not cute.
It's not cute. When you don't know yourself, when you don't know your purpose in life, that's how you are. And I was like that.
And I think on this journey that we are going through, you guys will see, because I noticed that most of the persons on YouTube is that they have waited and now they're married. I hardly find someone who is still in the process, well, like sister celibacy. But
she just started.
But you hardly find persons that are in the process of waiting still. So we are literally going through this with you guys.
And we want to be as open and honest about it as possible.
With what I've realized with us waiting the whole process of it, you have to respect the process. You have to value the process that you're going through. You have to show it utmost respect, because without the process you cannot become the person God wants you to be. Right? And I realized that during my period of waiting, God is just taking small things out of me that I know my husband does not need at all, like my laziness. You don't need that. So God is just taking small things out of me that he knows is not going to bring anything positive to the relationship. And we have to accept that. We have to accept when God corrects us, and when God says to me at like Saturday morning or Monday morning when I'm on my day off from work, oh, get up and wash the clothes, and I want to stay in my bed. You have to respect that. You have to respect not wanting to buy fast food every day and coming home and say, oh, you're going to cook. Because guess what? Your husband, me sure, not go want fast food every day. So
and then you're going to get big and fat and out of shape. And then you go wonder why him find other women attractive.
Thank you.
When you are the woman that he liked. You understand?
So I think with the process, you have to respect the things that are gonna come out of you. Yeah, God is going to show you like parts of you that are just not attractive at all, and you're gonna be like you. But guess what? You have to fix those before you can say you're gonna be with a man.
Yeah. So like for me, during this process, I don't want to date. I'm not ready for dating at all.
I thought I was.
Because I'm at this point where I love hard. Like my ex can tell you, like when I love you, I really love you.
The same here.
Right? So, and I feel like I put most of my energy on this person. Like it would be the person I was talking to God about this today. When I wake up, I don't want to be looking on my phone to see if he had texted me.
I want to know.
I don't not only know, I want to have that relationship with God. But again, you have it, I don't, right? So I want. Listen. When I wake up, I want to have a relationship that I love this person so much that he's the first person I talk to. Not a literal man. I don't have that commitment with God as yet. I am still distracted by social media. I'm still distracted by wanting to go to the bathroom, by wanting to ensure that the house is tidy or something before I even go and pray. I'm not ready yet, because the moment I get a boyfriend is the moment I'm going to be like, oh hi babe. It's all about babe for me. That's how I am when I'm in a relationship. I don't want it all about babe right now if I haven't been all about God. And what we learned about the thing in the soulmate is that you have to be okay with just God alone.
Yeah.
Like I want to be there.
It's not being lonely, but it's being able to enjoy your own company.
Yes. And just talking with God and just chilling with God. I want that. Honestly, back in the days, I never thought it was cool for like you alone to go out and have dinner and all of that.
I've never done it, but I would.
And yeah, I'm thinking about a weekend away from everyone with just me and God alone, because I need that. I need to not see anyone and be okay, because there's a lot of days that I'm lonely and I will just desperately message the ex that I shouldn't message because I'm lonely. And I probably work is just easy at this particular point in time, and I'm just, I'm just chilling. I'm on social media, so everybody loving up and blah blah blah, and I get lonely. So for me, I just want to be able to get that comfort from God Himself before I'm even consider like, all right, we can see where this can go.
And I think with me now, I will show you guys my phone, but it's a disgrace. I have a phone that has no storage at all, so I'm allowed one social media. So I chose wisely, and I chose WhatsApp because that's like the most, like I use that every day, right? So my phone, because of my phone, I don't have social media
problems.
I can't tell when last I've been on Instagram, my own Instagram, speaking. I can't tell when last I've been on my own Snapchat. My tablet was working, but maybe the Holy Spirit just wants to lock me off from all of that, and I'm giving Him thanks for that, because when I used to be on social media, I find all sorts of things to look at, and I find all sorts of ways to feel about myself, right? And I just don't need that negativity. Not saying that social media is negative, but it's just that it affected me negatively. So God removed that from my life totally. So I don't have that. So I'm telling you, like, I talk to Jesus every second of the day, because He's the only person that is there. Like my WhatsApp is dry. I message literally maybe 5 persons the most for the week. Not even the day. Maybe 1 person for the day. And this is not a guy. I have no guys talking to. It's so, like, someone would say that it's disgusting, or maybe it's like lonely life, or I'm lonely, but I don't feel that way. I feel so happy with myself. I can walk and talk to myself. People actually ask me, why am I talking to myself? But I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to God, because that's the relationship that you want to have, where it doesn't matter if someone messaged you today, it doesn't matter if the boo messaged you today. You're not gonna be sad because he didn't message you or someone didn't message you, because you have the best person in the world talking to. Like, I literally would not. That's what I keep on thinking of. Like, if I'm going to put myself in the place to get in a relationship, I don't want to mess up the relationship that I have with God. So if me getting in a relationship with you or dating a guy will jeopardize my relationship with God, I'm not going for it. I thought I was ready for dating, but my heart is too big, because as she said, she loves hard. It's the same thing with me. If I fall for you, that's it, right? And I don't want to fall for someone who is not going to fall for me. Well, it makes sense. I'm not going to give you my all when I'm not getting your all. So I have someone who has given me his all, so I will give it to him. But for anyone else, like, when God tells me that, yo, Lavina, that's the one, yeah, then. But until then,
and I want to get to where she is one day.
soon.
Like, one day I want to get there. This is why I'm spending my time particularly on this journey, this waiting journey, just learning more about myself, accepting my flaws, making corrections where it can be corrected, because there's certain things about us that you cannot change. You understand? And it won't change overnight. Right? But that's just it. And we just at this point where I believe that sex is just going to be a distraction.
It is.
And I'm just not at a place where I want to give up myself to anyone that is not worthy. Let's just put it that way. I just feel like you're not worthy to get me anymore. Like,
my cookie? No.
My prize. It's my prize right now. It belongs to God. And honestly, my body is a temple, and I will not destroy it with just 1 year, 1 week, a 2 week kind of thing. No.
So yes, that was just our process, our waiting process. We're just on this sex series. You will see, like, if we slip up,
we'll tell you.
If we're going good, stuff like that. How we get over different aspects that are difficult for persons. So we were just being open right now and just telling to you guys why we're waiting and what we think it is doing for us, and ultimately what it will do for our husband, because he's not going to be getting married to someone who is broken and sad and insecure and all of that.
And honestly, I am still broken-hearted. I'm still sad. I'm still working on my fat face issues.
I'm
a big belly.
I'm exercising.
There's a lot of things that I'm still working on. So honestly, I don't want to give my husband that burden. So I'll just have God fix
it. Fix it, Jesus.
And then when he's ready,
okay,
I'll be here.
So we hope you like this video.
Yes.
If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can still give it a thumbs up. Like,
share.
I just said like, and we just
share,
comment, and subscribe.
Remember to subscribe.
Yes.
We're seeing these likes and these views, but y'all not subscribing. Subscribe and stay tuned. Turn on that notification button. And we will be here every Friday for you. And that's it for today. Bye.
I think that going here is better than going there. God tells you to pick up the book. You say no, I'd rather step over the book. God tells you to go over the mountain, you say no, I'd rather go around the mountain. So we always think we know best or better than the person who made us. I don't know why, but yes. And then we get ourselves caught in trap that is not in accordance to his plan, and then we blame him and say,
that's so true. And what we realize is that God didn't destine for our lives to have pain and all of those kind of stuff. Like, cry. He wants us to be peaceful and happy. But we can get that when we trust and believe in him.
Yeah, and be obedient to him.
So basically, other day, she was awakened around 3 a.m. to pray. Right? During that period, I was asleep and our father was awake.
Yeah.
But he was in a weird kind of situation.
He was praying, I guess. Yeah.
And then she wanted to sleep again. So I mean, she had a conversation with God, and he told her that he would wake me up, which he did. When I woke up, I was revived, and I was like, why am I